What's up, guys? How we doing? How's everyone been? I haven't seen you guys in a while. Let's go, Nugget. Sorry, I was just busy doing some stuff on the computer, but it's awesome to see you guys. I wanted to make this video because I went on a little vacation this past weekend. So I made a video, which we're gonna watch here in a little bit, of my trip to Vegas. But this was a different trip. Instead of just going to Vegas to go to Vegas, we went to Vegas to see Illenium at the Sphere. Now, if you guys don't know who Illenium is, he's an EDM artist that actually started in Colorado, and I've been following him for a while. So we decided to go to the Sphere because A, it's Illenium, and B, I've never been to a show at the Sphere. And the next couple clips will be my kind of experience with everything. So the first day we got in, I didn't record anything. It wasn't really a day, it was like the first night. So there wasn't really much to record. And then as far as the Illenium show goes, the majority of the day I didn't record. So a lot of the clips start that night. So to give you some more sort of context, we flew in, we flew in Wednesday night, the show was Thursday night, and then we had Friday, Saturday all day to kind of do Vegas stuff, and we came back Saturday night. So I started recording the clips, I want to say Thursday night, right before we left, or right before we got into the Sphere. So in the video, that's kind of where we started. The beginning day, there wasn't too much. We kind of just hung out. I lost $200. Big surprise. It's Vegas. Gambling. And I did take a picture. So the first picture was at Hot Pot. So we had a really good Hot Pot for dinner. And then we went back to the hotel and relaxed a little bit. And then went to the Sphere. And then that's when all the videos start. So without further ado, here is the clips. All right, so this is gonna be the hot pot that we had. And then the next clip is going to be the outside of the Sphere. This is kind of what it looks like. Pretty cool, pretty big, pretty blue. And then the next clip is gonna be the inside of the Sphere. These are going to be all themed to whoever is playing. So this was themed like Illenium. You can see the phoenixes. The next clip is going to be walking down the stairs inside the Sphere, and you can see this big old screen of jerseys. This was filled with animations, graphics. That was where his visuals were, obviously. Then the next clip is going to be the opener. This is going to be Alco. I'm not going to show too much of this just because we were not a big fan of his music. It was more like European house, trance type music. And then we move on to the Illenium show. So this was Illenium's opening. It's pretty cool. You can kind of see a little bit of the graphics. And again, I'll try to play some of his music that he played during the show, but I'm not sure if I will be able to, just for copyright reasons. It's gonna progress a little bit, and you'll kind of see some of his visuals. Right now, I believe it's showing parts of the Phoenix, and then it's going to progress into the egg of the Phoenix, see. So his visuals were pretty intense. I want to say they were probably his best visuals yet. And he always has decent visuals, but the best part about his visuals right for this show was that they were helping tell a story with his music. So I was watching an interview with Illenium, and I guess his show is supposed to reflect a lot about his journey in music. And as you can see right now, there is the egg, and it hatches into the baby phoenix. So with this show, you can see I'm trying to get the best angle to see everything. So with this show, he kind of did something different. You can kind of see this girl figure. She has wings. So this is supposed to be considered like the good things in life, the good moments, the good memories, stuff like that. And then there is another girl in his visuals that kind of reflects the darker side of things. And he did a really good job with the music and with the visuals, like I mentioned, to help tell a story between everything. So you can see here, she has both her wings, and she is kind of trying to figure everything out, and ends up, for some reason, ripping one of her wings off. And so at this point, when I saw, so at the beginning of the show, I kind of didn't know what was going on. It was kind of just, visuals. But once I saw that clip, it kind of came to me that, he was telling a story with the visuals. So this is just like a little side note. In this clip, I guess it's supposed to be Bring Me the Horizon is taking over his show. And this is kind of the visuals they came up with. I guess he's getting a lot of hate for these visuals just because they seem more demonic, if you will. I didn't get a good video of it, but there is it's kind of like a devil DJ playing. And then this is going to be the clip. You can see that's going to be the dark figure. And then it's going to flip over to the light side. So you kind of have the dark things in life and the happy things in life, or the good things in life, kind of side by side, yin yang type thing. And the music goes along with it. It was a really cool show. I highly recommend anyone who likes Illenium to go see it. Again, another clip of a different part of the show. You can see she still has both her wings, but they have there's the part where she rips off her wing. And I don't think they've met yet. I know at some point they do meet. I know it's close. Again, trying to show you just like little snippets of this. So this is gonna be where they meet and they go into a fight scene. You can see she has her wing kind of blocking a lot of these shards that are flying towards her. And then it goes into kind of a cool cameo, if you will. And on these shards, they were reflecting the crowd and him. And then it goes into a fight scene. And I left a lot more of the fight scene in, just to kind of show you guys everything. Again, really good visuals. It's a pretty entertaining fight scene, to be honest. And it lasted for a long while. Hopefully the music doesn't get flagged and you can kind of hear some of the music. But they did such a good job with this fight scene of, you know, good and evil fighting each other, trying to figure out what's best for the main person, you, who's telling the story. All right, and then the next scene goes into all three of them. So you have the good, the bad, with the phoenix behind. It's kind of symbolizing all three parts of his life and his journey in music. You know, he's been up and down with things, and then he kind of made one with the phoenix. So whenever you see the phoenix, that's pretty much him. Then the next part is going to be kind of just pictures and videos, or I guess videos just scrolling up of the crowd. Really cool design, almost like an ending credits type thing. And there you see Illenium doing what he does best, DJing. And yeah, it's kind of the show. All right, so after the show the next day, we slept for a while. I believe we got back around 3 a.m., so we were exhausted. That whole day, I think I walked, I want to say 15,000 steps. So that's a ton of steps for me. I normally do 8,000 a day. And so 15 is almost double what I normally do. So my legs were tired, my feet were tired, my body was tired. And then we got out and went to the strip. We got some food. And then we had reservations that night to Ruth Chris. So we went and drank a little bit at a speakeasy. That's what this next clip is. It's a speakeasy in the Flamingo called the Courtroom. Super cool speakeasy if you're 21 or older and you're just trying to find a chill place to hang out in Vegas. I would highly recommend the Courtroom, a part of Bugsy's Steakhouse. After that, we went to Ruth Chris, as you can see. I had such an amazing steak. I got a 23-ounce ribeye, cowboy ribeye, and it was cooked so good. There's some mushrooms on that, delicious. Making my mouth water just looking at this. After Ruth Chris, we went home, or back to the hotel, if you will, and slept. Next morning on Saturday was our flight. We didn't leave until later that night. I think our flight was 8:30. So we got up, checked out of the hotel, and then we messed around on the strip a little bit more, and then that's where this picture comes in. This was my winnings. I ended up gambling a little bit more money. I put $100 in a bubble craps machine, and this is what I won. And then this was a clip from my friend playing the slots, and he actually won, I think that was $40. So he ended up winning that, and then, as most people do, they lose it all. So he kept playing, lost it all, and then we left. And then once we left, we went over to this bar. It's F1 Arcade. If you don't have one in your city, I would highly recommend visiting one in either Vegas. I know New York has one, Colorado has one here. I would highly recommend going there, especially whether or not you like racing games or racing simulators, if you will. It was still a fun time. We just sat at the bar because we were just getting ready for our flight. Wanted to relax till pretty much our flight was ready. And then once it was time, we got on the plane and left. So, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed me kind of narrating everything. It was a super fun trip. I am going to do more videos. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you all. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Later, everybody. Peace.